Welcome back to Blitz Week, where I drive on different side hustle apps every single day, something different. Today I'm feeling food delivery, and I feel like it's not going to be good because it's a Tuesday. It's a good time. It's 3:40-ish p.m., which is leaning into the dinner rush. My Uber Eats is just not, there's no surge. I mean, Grubhub's showing the heat map, you know? I mean, I don't get a lot on Grubhub. This is my first ever Uber Connect package delivery run. The numbers aren't that great. I mean, $10.05 for, actually, no, it looks pretty good. It's like what, 3, 4, 5, 6 miles? I mean, it's not ideal, but it's not as awful as I thought it would be. I'm really curious, what is this package gonna be? I've only seen a handful of these runs here in Pittsburgh. Okay, let me know down below if you've done package delivery on Uber Connect. Well, there's package pickup on DoorDash, but that's just returning packages for people. So let's see how this process works. It says meet curbside to get my package. I'm guessing it's just gonna be a random box. All right, let's all calm down before I just go over what happened to me. So I'm here on the Strip, I'm on Penn Ave, and right in front of me is a food truck. It says Island Bowls Food Truck. So I'm getting a package, and when I was about 3 minutes out, the customer texted me, they said, food truck for customer's name or recipient's name, whatever. Sweet, right by the pin, there's a food truck. There's no other food trucks here. It is, now it's like 4:30 p.m. So where do I go for the package? The food truck. Now, I walked around it, there's nothing there. It's closed, there's nothing there. So I text the guy, I said, hey, is it the Island Bowls food truck? I'm expecting a package. There's businesses here, but that's the only food truck. And the guy says, Pergios, P-E-R-G-I-O-S, whatever. So I typed it in Google Maps. I mean, you can do that because I'm thinking maybe it's a business. You know, he's saying food truck, whatever. Maybe it's a business. No, and it doesn't even pull up on the Google Maps here. Literally food truck, okay? And it says Island Bowls food truck. So I call the guy and I say, hey man, and this is like right after he texted me this Pergios. I'm like, is it like another food truck? I see Island Bowls. He says, where you at? I'm like, I'm at like the pin. I'm here on Penn Ave. There's a church here. And then get this. I swear, people. He's like, all right, hold up. Boom, cancels. What happened here? Can you help me explain? Like what, he said food truck. So he can either see the food truck, maybe he's watching me right now filming, which is really creepy. He said food truck, and it was at the pin destination, but then he said Pergios or something. There's only one food truck and it's closed, there's no one by it. I walked over there and then he canceled. So I drove down here 15 minutes. I got $4.15 for a cancellation fee. That whole thing seems super sketch, and at the very minimum, waste my time. Like, what was that? There's no surge still. And I've been sitting here for like 10 minutes getting nothing. All right, about 10 minutes later, and in that time, I called Uber support, spoke to a pretty friendly support agent, and I asked him, like, hey, I'm not seeing any surge. I'm not even getting any order requests. And can you just double check my account? Can you just double check my account, make sure I can get request okay, make sure I can see any surge pay. And he said basically what you'd expect, okay? He's like, hey, surge goes, you know, up and down with demand. You're probably just in a not as busy time of day, and you mentioned it's raining, right? I'm like, yeah, it's raining. He's like, well, it looks like your area just doesn't have a lot of demand as well, which kind of infers, well, more than infers, he can see maybe the actual heat maps that I'm seeing as well. They can probably just type in the city, I'm imagining, and probably click on like driver view. But yeah, he's like, the account's fine. I mean, again, I'm not seeing anything really going on here. I almost have tears of joy right now. Finally, not kidding this time. Finally, Grubhub Pizza Hut, $13.89 for 2 miles. That's a good dollars to mile ratio. Just a couple of minutes after that last one, finally. And it kind of coincided with the rain stopping. Agree or disagree? Do you feel like if you're on an assignment, the app kind of wraps you in the algorithm, and if they do have something coming up right when you're finishing, they'll toss you another order. I feel like Uber Eats does that a lot, and I got, frankly, saved. Thank you, Grubhub, Condado Tacos, $13.71 as an add-on order, 5.3 miles. I've said it. Do you like Grubhub? Is Grubhub your main thing? I'd be really curious if we could find someone that does Grubhub as their main thing. But Grubhub, at least here in Pittsburgh, it's good for like filler orders, and they can pay really well because Uber Eats is like doing nothing right now. That was not good. That was 2.5 hours of driving. I didn't even check the business miles. I mean, it wasn't a ton of business miles because I frankly wasn't even doing anything. But even ignoring that, the gross revenue, I don't even think I made 40 bucks. So let me tell you this, okay? Because you're gonna have these days, and if you don't watch these videos, you're gonna have no idea what to expect, and you're probably gonna quit. A lot of people do quit. There's gonna be days like this that are garbage, that you make nothing on any of these apps. And if it's Spark, Flex is your thing, Instacart is your thing, food delivery is your thing, or rideshare is your thing. I've had this on like every niche that I've worked on. So what I would do, firstly, I mean, you always have to track your expenses, your miles, and your earnings. We have a sheet, spreadsheet, or Mac numbers. It's on your drivermike.com. Click on resources. Get it. Because a day is not going to tell you anything, okay? I mean, a week, even if you drove every day of the week, it's not going to tell you enough. You really have to trend line, I'd say, at least 3 weeks to get a small sample size, and then 3 months to get a real market measurement. And even that, there's seasonality and stuff like that. But a day, don't quit. I mean, a week, even that. So 3 weeks is a minimum sample size to see how much bonus pay am I getting. I'm trying to even learn power strips. How are they different times of the day? And then if I'm driving on no bonus pay versus bonus pay, which apps are tipping? Does my market even tip more than 80%? There's that as well, the customer tip frequency. I'll tell you, this immediately makes me want to do food delivery again because I know I can make more money. So whether that be tomorrow, this weekend, or next week, again, consider subscribing. If you are subscribed, thank you. But I know I can make more money. If you took off that first hour alone, it would have been better. But that first hour doing basically nothing, and then a weird Uber Connect run as well. So Blitz Week continues. We still have Amazon Flex, GoPuff maybe shipped. Let me know what you'd like to see down below in the comments. And yeah, probably another food delivery shift in there as well. And I'm curious if you want to see a part 3 of renting a Tesla to drive for Uber for an entire week. That's rideshare, and it's a very unique experience. We've done 2 weeks on that as well.